There is a tremendous power within you. This power is always present and ready to be used. You can never imagine how this power can transform your life. I am talking about energy, the invisible force that shapes everything, both inside and outside of us. Think about this. Everything you see, feel, and encounter is made of energy. Your body, the chair you sit in, and the air you breathe are made up of energy vibrating at various frequencies. The good news is that you can use this energy and harness it to change your life. Many of us spend our days feeling tired, anxious, or trapped. We think our situation is out of our control. However, what if I told you that you can change your energy and in turn change your entire reality? Your beliefs, emotions, and ideas are all manifestations of energy. If you can learn to control this energy, you can create magic in your life. It is based on quantum physics and the latest knowledge of how our bodies and minds function. So it is not some exotic concept or new age nonsense. Let me tell you a fundamental truth. Your reality is shaped by the energy you put into it. It's as simple as that, but just as effective. When was the last time you were really excited about anything? It could have been a goal you set for yourself, a trip, or a new endeavor. If you're new to our community, please make sure you don't miss any of our daily videos by subscribing, liking, and sharing. Don't forget to enable the bell notification so you don't miss any of our recently published videos. Do you remember the physical sensation of that excitement? The energy, that tingling feeling, that rush of motivation. When you are in that state of mind, you are more likely to attract good things into your life and be more creative and productive. The problem is that most of us don't use this wonderful energy. We let the outside world control our energy. As soon as we get up, we check our phones and are instantly sucked into the chaos and tension of the world. We respond to every email, text, and time-sensitive request. Before we know it, our energy is dissipating, depleted, and working against us. This doesn't have to be the case. It is up to you to decide where to focus your efforts. If you constantly cultivate and increase the energy that is working for you, your life will begin to take on a magical quality. Have you ever observed that some people radiate a pleasant energy? Everyone's mood improves when they enter a room. They seem to bring luck wherever they go and approach obstacles with a grin. These people have simply learned to control their energy in a way that produces positive results. They were not born exceptional. You too are capable of doing this. The first step is to become conscious of your energy. Pay attention to how you feel throughout the day. Note your high and low energy levels. What ideas, people, or activities give you more energy? How do you run out of energy? Once you are aware of this, you can start to make decisions to increase your energy. This could include exercising or meditating first thing in the morning instead of checking social media. It could include resolving to pay more attention to giving thanks instead of complaining. It might involve spending more time with people who inspire you and setting boundaries with people who drain your energy. However, there is more to it than that. If you want to fully harness the power of energy, you need to realize that your ideas and emotions build your reality moment by moment. Your body receives a signal from every idea you have that changes your biology. Your energy field is altered by every emotion you experience, and this affects how you relate to the environment. When you constantly think stressful ideas, your body is trained to live in a state of tension. Your body produces stress chemicals, your muscles stiffen, and your heart rate increases. Over time, this can lead to health problems and a general feeling of sadness. But when you decide to focus on good ideas and emotions, you create a whole different world. Your immune system gets stronger, your body calms down, and you start to attract more good things into your life. It's more than just positive thinking. It involves directing your energy towards the things you want to produce. This is where the real magic happens. When you learn to intentionally direct your energy, you can begin to build the life you've always desired. It's like having a talent that most people never use. Imagine waking up every morning excited about the day. Imagine overcoming obstacles with ease and confidence. Imagine having the strength and vigor to achieve your biggest goals. When you learn to control your energy, it is not just a dream, it is a reality. However, it takes practice. Mastering your energy requires constant practice, just like learning any other skill. Your mind needs to be trained to concentrate on what you want instead of what you don't want. You must learn to create happy emotions on your own instead of letting the situation control you. A powerful method for doing this is visualization. Your brain cannot distinguish between what you experience and what you imagine. When you close your eyes and use all your senses to imagine your perfect future, you are reprogramming your brain to match this reality. You are changing your energy field to align with the frequency you want. Now do this for a few minutes. Close your eyes and see the life you want. Imagine being surrounded by supportive relationships, working a job you love, and living in your ideal home. Experience feelings of happiness, gratitude, and contentment as if you were actually living that life. Just by doing this easy exercise, you will notice the change in your vitality. This is a scientifically validated method of changing your brain and energy field. It is not wishful thinking or imagination. When you practice this regularly, you begin to manifest differently in the world. You attract various possibilities, behave differently, and make different decisions. Meditation is another effective technique to direct your energy. Despite the common misconception that meditation involves clearing your mind of all ideas, it is actually about teaching your mind to concentrate your energy where you want it to go. Regular meditation helps you to become more skillful at controlling your thoughts and emotions. You gain control over your inner world and therefore over your outer world. Start with a few minutes every day. Sit calmly, pay attention to your breathing, and objectively examine your thoughts. With practice, you will find it easier to maintain your attention and presence throughout the day. You will have more energy control and be less susceptible to outside influences. But the secret is that you need to be reliable. Energy mastery is a way of life, not something you do sometimes when you feel like it. It involves making conscious decisions that are consistent with the energy you want to generate each day. As a result, some of your behaviors may need to change. You may need to go to bed early to have the stamina to meditate in the morning. Maybe you limit the bad influences in your life, such as certain foods, media, or people. Maybe you start practicing gratitude to help you focus on the good things in your life. While these adjustments may not seem like much, they can have a significant impact on your life and vitality. For your own development, it can be compared to compound interest. Each wise decision you make builds on the previous one and provides the momentum you need to reach your goals. Let's face it though, it's not always simple. Some days you may wake up with very little energy. Sometimes life throws up obstacles that can stop your ascent. In this case, it is very important to practice. At such times, remind yourself that you have a choice. You have the choice to change your energy despite your circumstances, or you can let them control you. This is where your power lies. Use activity to lift your spirits when you are feeling down. Stand up, stretch, dance, or go for a walk. One of the fastest ways to change your energy is to move. Combine this with deep breathing, and you will notice a change almost immediately. When faced with a dilemma, focus your efforts on looking for solutions instead of problems. What is the opportunity here? Or how can I use this to grow? Are examples of powerful questions you can ask yourself. This small change in perspective can have a profound impact on how you see the situation. Remember that energy follows attention. So make a conscious choice, because what you concentrate on grows. Where are you focusing your emotional and mental resources? Are you focusing on the positive aspects of your life or the negative aspects? Are you excited by the potential of the future, or are you focusing on the mistakes of the past? Are you really trying to change your situation, or are you just complaining? Your life is powered by your energy, a precious resource. Just like any other resource, you have to use it carefully. This requires you to consciously allocate your energy and make sure you are constantly recharging it. Think of yourself as a battery. Your battery is either recharged or depleted by various interactions and activities throughout the day. It is your responsibility to make sure that you engage in more activities that energize you rather than drain your energy. This could be interacting with inspiring people, participating in your favorite pastimes, or spending time in nature. This also requires you to develop the ability to protect your energy from harmful forces. This means being mindful of what you allow into your mental and emotional space, but it does not mean avoiding all challenges or difficult circumstances. It requires developing the ability to set boundaries and refuse demands that do not serve your interests. As you learn to control your energy and become more conscious of it, something amazing will start to happen. You will discover that you attract more favorable conditions and chances into your life. This is just the result of bringing a different energy into the environment. It has nothing to do with a magical law of attraction. When you operate at a higher energy level, you become more resilient, more creative, and more charismatic. People are naturally attracted to you. It's as if opportunities appear out of nowhere. Problems that were once insurmountable become tasks you look forward to undertaking. This is how energy works. Whether they realize it or not, successful individuals have been practicing this technique for decades. Now that you have the latest scientific knowledge of how energy works, you can consciously use it to design the life you want. The problem is that this goes beyond individual achievement or success. When you learn to control your energy, you become a force for good in the world. Everyone around you is affected by your increased vitality. You become a positive lighthouse that encourages others to be more joyful. Imagine the potential impact this could have on our world, our communities, and our family. Therefore, becoming an energy master is not just a personal quest, it is a duty we all have to heal the planet. So how do you start? Start by being conscious. Monitor your energy levels throughout the day. Note what makes you happy and what makes you sad. Take an interest in the relationship that exists between your energies, emotions, and thoughts. Then, start making small adjustments. Decide in which area of your life you want to focus on changing your energy. This could be your relationships, your workplace, or your morning routine. Try increasing your energy in that area in various ways. Note the results you achieve as well as the impact on your emotions. Be patient with yourself as you do this. Mastering energy is a lifelong process. There will be peaks and valleys, surprising flashes of insight, and periods of amazement. Accept everything as a necessary step in the process. Each encounter offers a chance to grow and learn. Above all, have fun. Energy work does not need to be gloomy or serious. Play, laugh, dance, and enjoy the process of realizing your own potential. The more joy you bring to this journey, the stronger your energy becomes. You have the power to work magic in your life and in the world because you are a being of pure energy. You have the ability to rise above limitations, overcome obstacles, and bring your greatest desires to life. All that is required is to make the choice to utilize this amazing energy that has always existed within you. From now on, take control of your energy. Be careful where you spend this precious resource. Make conscious decisions that will that will increase your energy and align it with your greatest goals. Follow your good energy relentlessly, and you will see how your life changes in ways you never imagined. Remember that every moment is a new chance to choose your energy. With every breath, there is an opportunity to realign and reset. Right now, you have the ability to create magic in your life. All you need to do is call upon the magnificent energy that has always existed within you. Your energy is your magic wand. We have to start waving it now. Think about the kind of person you have always known you could be, the impact you have always wanted to make, and the life you have always dreamed of. That world is vibrating at a certain frequency, and it is waiting for you. All you have to do is align your energy with that frequency. This is not about fighting your current reality or forcing change. The goal is to make the reality you desire so organic and fully aligned with your energy that it will inevitably manifest in your life. The goal is to be the one who already has what you want. You have the power. You are powerful. You deserve to be loved. These are not just statements, they are facts about you that have been there all along and are just waiting for you to accept them. Today we are going to talk about something that may seem difficult at first, but will transform your life. We're going to talk about learning to love yourself first and let go of people, things, and beliefs that no longer serve you. Take a moment to think about how many times you have prioritized the needs of others before your own. How many times have you stayed in an unsatisfying situation because you were afraid of change? How many times have you said yes when your whole being wanted to say no? Stop now. Now is the time to prioritize yourself. It's time to release them. Isn't that selfish? Shouldn't I care about others? I understand what you are thinking, and my answer is that caring for others is very important. The problem is that you cannot fill an empty glass with water. If you don't love yourself, you cannot love others. If you are drowning, you cannot save others. Let's start with the basics. What does self-love entail? Respecting your boundaries, taking care of your needs, and recognizing your worth is more important than being narcissistic or self-centered. It all depends on treating yourself with the same care and love as you would treat a close friend. When you truly love who you are, something wonderful happens. You begin to attract circumstances and people who value you. You stop settling for less than you deserve. You begin to envision a life that is as fulfilling on the inside as it is on the outside. But to get there, we have to let go. We have to let go of the people, routines, and ideologies that block our progress. This is difficult because despite the pain, our minds are programmed to hold on to the familiar. That's why change can be so scary. But the trick is to be stronger than you think you are. Making the choice to prioritize yourself and let go of what doesn't help you is the first step towards restructuring your brain, creating new habits, and choosing a different route. Think about the connections in your life. Do some people drain you more than inspire you? Do you have friends who don't show up when you need them but only call when they need you? Do you have a partner who makes you feel insignificant instead of supporting your development? It is time to let them go. You don't have to cut someone out of your life completely. Sometimes letting go is just setting reasonable boundaries. It requires developing refusal skills without guilt. It requires putting your own health first. What's more, we need to let go of outdated ideas that impede our progress. Perhaps you have always believed that you don't have the necessary talent or intelligence. Perhaps you think you are not worthy of pleasure or success. These ideas are fairy tales we have been telling ourselves for so long that we have come to believe them rather than the truth. The truth is that you are enough. You deserve it. You deserve to enjoy everything life has to offer. The moment you start believing this, your whole universe will change. I realize this is difficult, and it may seem like you are losing a part of yourself when you let go, but I want you to see it in a different way. When you let go of things that don't help you, You don't lose anything. You create space for something bigger. You make room for growth, happiness, and true fulfillment. Think of your life like a garden. Sometimes you need to remove weeds to make room for beautiful flowers, even if they look beautiful from a distance and have been there for a while. These weeds are consuming nutrients and space that could be better used for other purposes. This is like pulling weeds when you let them go. It may feel strange at first. You may even miss them for a while. But once they're gone, you'll realize how much more space you have for beautiful, healthy plants to thrive. So how do we do this? How can we learn to love and let go of ourselves first? Awareness is the first step. Observe your emotions in various contexts and with various people. Your emotions act as signals that guide you towards what is healthy and away from what is not. Note your feelings when you are with someone. Do you feel exhausted or invigorated? Do you feel that you need to be like someone else or that you can be yourself? Do you feel exploited or appreciated and respected? This also applies to your daily routine and behavior. Keep track of what makes you feel good and what makes you feel humiliated or empty. Make a conscious effort to choose less of what doesn't make you feel good and more of what does. If this means saying goodbye to people or routines that have been part of your life for a long time, that's okay. Remember that you are not doing this to hurt others, but because you deserve to be happy. You should surround yourself with positive objects and people instead of negative ones. Now let's talk about loving yourself. It's about embracing who you are and striving to be the most perfect version of yourself, not perfect. It is about being kind and respectful to yourself, even when you are not perfect. Start humbly. Do something for yourself every day. Maybe it's spending some time meditating. Maybe it's going for a walk outdoors. Maybe it's turning down an invitation that you really don't want to accept and spending time doing something you love. Talk to yourself with kindness. Listen to your inner monologue. How do you talk to yourself? How would you talk to a friend? If not, it's time to change that inner voice. Stop yourself when you find yourself criticizing yourself. After taking a deep breath, rephrase your opinion in a kinder and more thoughtful way. Take care of your body. Eat food that brings you joy. Use your body in whatever you choose. Make sure you get enough rest. These are acts of self-love, not just health advice. Taking care of your body is a powerful way of telling yourself that you matter. Your health matters. Set boundaries. This is an important topic. Many of us find it difficult to set boundaries because we worry about disappointing others. But the truth is that setting boundaries is not selfish. On the contrary, it is very important. This is how you save your time, energy, and mental health. Start refusing requests that don't match your goals or principles. It may feel strange at first, but it gets easier with practice. The more you do this, the more you will respect yourself. You will realize that your needs and desires are just as important as those of others. Forgive yourself. Everyone makes mistakes and regrets their previous actions. However, holding on to shame and guilt will not help you. It traps you. It does not develop you as a person. Therefore, start forgiving yourself. Accept that you use the information available to you at that moment to the best of your ability. Don't let your mistakes define you. Instead, learn from them. You are who you choose to be now, not who you were in the past. Honor your achievements, no matter how small. Too often, we dwell on the things we haven't done yet. We don't realize the progress we have made. Acknowledge your progress. Did you make your bed this morning? That is an achievement. Did you speak up in a meeting where you were often silent? This is worth celebrating. By acknowledging your achievements, you are building your confidence. You remind yourself that you can change and improve. You reinforce the idea that you deserve great things. Now, when you start to love yourself more and let go of things that are not helping you, You may encounter some resistance. This is a typical situation. Even a good change can be scary. You may notice that the voice of your inner critic starts to get louder. You may hear it saying that you are being self-centered, that you don't deserve better, or that nothing will change. Avoid listening to it. This voice is just outdated programming and ideas trying to keep you in your comfort zone. It is not the real you. Instead, focus on the feelings you desire. Imagine being surrounded by people who truly care and support you. How would that feel? What would it be like to devote your time to activities that make you feel fulfilled and revitalized? What would it be like to fully embrace and love yourself? Hold on to this feeling. Let it guide you. Let it be your guide as you go down this path of self-love and release. Keep in mind that this is a procedure. Making progress is more important than being perfect. It's about choosing yourself, letting go of what doesn't serve you, and loving yourself a little more each day. Setbacks are inevitable. It will seem difficult on certain days. That's okay. This is part of the journey. It is very important to persevere even in the face of difficulties, especially when they are challenging, and to keep making your own decisions. Changes will become apparent to you during your journey. You may discover that you are more energetic, more confident in attracting chances, and people who seem sincere to you. You may also find that some people in your life are not happy with these developments. They may try to make you go back to your old habits. They may accuse you of changing or being different. And what do you know? They are right. You are evolving. You are evolving. You are evolving towards your true self. Don't let their pain discourage you. Their reactions are directed at themselves, not at you. It is about their own anxieties and phobias. You don't have to defend your progress or give an explanation. You do not need the approval of others to become the best version of yourself. You will find something amazing as you continue on this adventure. Your ability to love others increases along with your level of self-love. However, this is a different kind of love. It is not the hungry, desperate kind of love that comes from scarcity. It is not the kind of love where you put the needs of others ahead of your own needs. Rather, it is a love that arises from a state of wholeness. This kind of love is powerful because it says, I'm complete in myself and I choose to share my light with you. It is transformative. It can transform not only your life, but also the lives of others around you. You see, when you love yourself, you allow others to love themselves. You become a real-life example of what can be achieved. You show others that it is okay to put their own health first, to set boundaries and make their own decisions. Another thing that happens is that when you learn to appreciate yourself first, you become more genuine. You start being who you really are and stop trying to be who you believe others want you to be. This authenticity is magical. It attracts people who value you for who you are, connect with your energy, and are motivated by your growth, not those who want to take advantage of you or change you. You will discover that your relationships are deeper and more meaningful because they are built on a genuine connection rather than on need or obligation. You will find companions who encourage you, challenge you to grow, and share your successes. The situation may also change for you if you are in a romantic relationship. When you prioritize your own needs, you stop accepting less than you deserve in love. You gain clarity about your needs and desires in a partner. You know you deserve what you want, so you no longer hesitate to ask for it. Self-love will change your approach to dating if you are single. Knowing your worth will make you stop settling for those who treat you badly. Knowing that the right person will show up at the perfect time will make you patient. And when they do, you will be prepared not to make you whole, but to enhance the amazing person you are right now. Self-love can lead to incredible improvements in your work. When you trust yourself and realize your worth, you stop playing small. Instead of settling for what you believe you can achieve, you start to pursue the possibilities you truly desire. You gain confidence in your abilities. You don't hesitate to express your ideas or speak up. You begin to see obstacles as opportunities for personal growth rather than dangers. Also, because your value is based on your achievements, you know that you will be okay even if things don't always go as planned. This is innate, it never changes. As you continue to let go of things that don't help you and learn to appreciate yourself more, your outlook on life can change. Things that used to bother you may no longer seem important. You may find that you appreciate the present moment more and become more mindful. You may find new hobbies and passions. When you let go of the urge to fit in or satisfy other people, you make room to discover who you really are and what you really desire. You may find something that surprises you because you give yourself the freedom and love to explore, to grow, and to be yourself. You may discover that you are more creative than you thought, more courageous than you imagined, and that you have talents and skills you never knew existed. Now, I want to talk about something very important. You may feel guilty about letting go and learning to love yourself. You may worry that you are becoming self-centered, but I want you to realize something very important. Self-love is not selfish. On the contrary, it is essential. Consider this. Flight attendants often advise you to put on your own oxygen mask before helping others on the plane. Why? Because you cannot help others if you are low on oxygen. The same rule applies in life. By prioritizing your own needs and well-being, you can ensure that you have the energy, resources, and emotional capacity to truly be there for others. Also, by loving yourself, you energize the entire universe. You support a culture that values self-worth, intimacy, and genuine connections. You show others what is possible. Positive change spreads as a result of your actions. Therefore, stop feeling guilty. Realize that when you choose and love who you are doing something very beneficial for yourself as well as for everyone around you. I realize now that this path is not always simple. There will be days when you fall back into old habits, when loving yourself is difficult and it seems impossible to let go. This is part of the process, so don't worry. The important thing is that you keep moving forward, keep choosing love for yourself, and keep building a life that respects your worth. This is the end of this video. If you found this video helpful, please like, subscribe, and share. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and activate the bell notification to be notified of our videos before anyone else. Hope to see you in our next video. Goodbye.